Hi YouTube, it's Chris again, and I would like to talk about fact checking because I believe it's one of the most important things an individual can do, and not to rely on social media, of course, with their little bottom like tags like, oh, this is disputed, because I think that makes people, it has the opposite effect, especially when it's obviously against a certain political party. You know, when you see Trump being tagged in all these disputed things, it's going to make people more radicalized because you're basically forcing them to accept, I guess you would say you're forcing them to accept other people's conclusions, whether they're right or wrong. And you may say, well, shouldn't they face reality? It's like, I believe so. I believe they should face reality on certain facts, but it's not, we shouldn't force them to. Because if we start forcing them to, they'll start to retreat down their hole. And that can be a very big problem, because that means when you're forcing them basically not to think for themselves, you know? And that's going to make people angry. It's going to make people just upset, and they're going to get more radicalized. Just look at the Republican Party as right now, where a big chunk of them has left Fox News, which is insane because Fox News is the most Republican news station ever until, well, Newsmax and the OANN, I think that's what, I don't even know what it's called because I haven't looked at it. But they just get radicalized because they're not coming up with their own conclusions. It's a very interesting problem. The only way I can see this being fixed in a way is debate, I guess. I don't know how to fix this problem, because I think maybe it's just hard for people to accept certain things, like when they're being forced to. Basically, that's what they're feeling. From what I think, I don't know how I feel about it, but it just looks that we're forcing them to accept something, basically to force them not to think for themselves. It seems wackadoodle that they can't seem to fact check their own stuff and figure it out for themselves. But I'm not sure what else to add on other than we should do better than this. You know, we should have them in a debate almost. I think I've said that already, but they should probably be in a debate, I wouldn't say setting, but maybe like give them information and have them come to the conclusions themselves. I'm not really sure, but it is a problem because it's just going to make the political divide stronger in this country. And that's something I don't really want, because the divide is already strong enough that it's making people go nuts, and it's just tiring. So, well, anyways, thank you for listening to my rambling, and I'm gonna sign off.